Now this to me is a basic kit list. From here you can keep everything if you want to. You cannot keep everything if you want to. Just take the ones that will be useful to you. But this pretty much covers a basic kit list. Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the post on brushes and that was helpful for all the videos that I have posted before and the ones that I will be posting. Today's video is something I've made before, but in those days I was not so good at the videos, in the sense the information was helpful, but in that video the music was loud and it was distracting. So today I'm going to make a basic makeup kit list. When I say a basic makeup kit list, that does not have your gold, eyeshadows, blues, greens. I'm not doing that. This is a kit that would be good enough for somebody who wants to do daily makeup and go to work, and as well as someone who wants to just dress up in the evening and go for a party or a dinner, wherever. I'm going to show you a detailed kit list. From this, you choose what you would like to keep and what you would not like to keep. But whatever is there that I'm showing you is a part of a basic good makeup kit list. The other thing I want to say is I am not talking about brands here. So just because, say for example, as a primer, if I show you a Fenty Beauty and a MAC, doesn't mean you have to keep those brands. I'm going to basically show you two options, but I'll probably carry one. And you could use Smashbox, you could use Color Bar, you could use anything. So when I say primer, it means a primer, not this primer itself. That goes for every product that I show you. Hope that helps. Now, shall we start? So the first two important things for me before makeup would be a moisturizer and surely a sunscreen. A sunscreen that would not make your face look too white, but a sunscreen is an absolute essential. So moisturizer and a sunscreen. We keep a primer. This one is the MAC Hyper Real Ceramizer and this is the Fenty Beauty No Filter. These are both primers. This would be used right after my sunscreen to prime my face for the makeup coming up. Now foundations. When it comes to daily makeup, I prefer a dry foundation. This is also a foundation. MAC Studio Fix is a powder foundation. You know, people tend to think foundation always has to be liquid. It's not true. This is a powder foundation. And I keep a bunch of concealers and a color corrector. This is again if you want to. Otherwise, just a concealer and this powder foundation with the base here, which is the creams and the primers, work out really, really well. For heavier coverage, you can keep a liquid foundation. I've got two options here. This is the MAC Studio Radiance. This is the Airbrush Flawless. Again, I have 2, 3 because that's how I am. You need to keep just one that works for you. And I have one more. I also have the Maybelline. I also have the Maybelline Matte Poreless. So, although there are 3 options, just keep one that suits you. You keep one foundation brush, a concealer brush, and a powder brush. I also like keeping loose powders to set my liquid foundation. These are two. One is the Maybelline Fit Me and this is the Huda Beauty. Choose one according to your choice. Now let's get into eyeshadows. Now some basic neutral eyeshadows. Any black eyeshadow of your choice. This is Miss Claire and actually one of my favorites because it's really black. A dark brown shadow, you could get an individual one or one which is like this, a dark brown. This palette also has a black. Basically you need a dark brown, a black, and some transition shades like skin tones and things like this. This is Texture by MAC for the transition. It's really good. And I also keep a nude palette for daytime looks. Now these are the kind of colors. See, these are the kind of colors I use for transition, in the sense from moving from one color to the other, blending the colors in, the crease line, everything. These are the neutral ones that stay in my palette also for contouring my eyes. Now some basic brushes. A flat eyeshadow brush for your upper eyelid. Please refer to my brush video, I have linked it. Something soft for the crease line, to make that soft. And I've kept two kinds of smudge brushes and a black coal. So this is a flat smudge brush, this is a pencil brush, which you can smudge your eye makeup with. Now contour. You can keep a powder option, which is a matte bronzer. This is by MAC. This is the matte rich golden skin finish. And I keep a contour stick, which is cream based. This is Mocha by Fenty Beauty. Now this is something you keep only if you're someone who contours, otherwise don't. And of course a soft angled contour brush. One of the most important features that defines a face is the eyebrow or the eyebrows. And if you need to draw it, you keep a pencil. I usually don't. But for a daily kit list, a gel that kind of places it in the right way where it doesn't move is good enough. If you're a fan of liquid eyeliners, I keep one just in case. This is the Huda one, Huda Beauty. And a black coal, of course, is a must. We Indians can't do without our kajals. Mascara. I keep two kinds. The one that I use regularly is the Bad Gal Bang from Benefits. This is lengthening, but it's not that heavy. And for a glamorous look, it's always the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, which has a volume and length. It totally changes the look. So this is for heavier looks. An eyelash curler. If you're comfortable with curling your lashes, then the mascara looks much better once you've curled your lashes. So now let's talk about lip liners. I carry 4 to 5 lip liners which basically cover most of my lipsticks. A nude lip liner definitely to prime my lips, to line it and fill it out. A neutral brown, which is Plum by MAC. I use it very often. It goes very well with nudes and skin tones, and depends on, it goes with the average lipstick without changing its color. Then I keep a darker brown. I keep a wine shade which looks great with my pinks, and definitely a red. So the ones I have here, the nude one is the K Beauty Hype. The neutral one is MAC Plum. The dark brown is Chestnut by MAC. This is Vino by MAC, which is the wine shade, and the red is Cherry. Now lipsticks. I always keep a neutral nude color. A red. To me, red is also neutral if used right. A nudish brown. This is Very Victoria by Charlotte Tilbury. This is Elsino de Mayo, if I pronounce it right, by Huda Beauty. And this nude is also Joyride by Huda Beauty. I also like a shade that looks like this, which is a pinkish neutral shade by Maybelline, the crayon. And this one is MAC Diva, which is a dark red. And what I also like keeping is a couple of lip glosses. A neutral one and a one with a little bit of tint. Now, as you all know, I am obsessed with cream blushes. I keep some peachy ones and some pink ones. If you have oily skin, you can keep a powder form one, but basically some blush on options. A couple of blush on brushes. Again, to refer to the brushes, see my video on brushes. I like keeping a sharpener for thick pencils as well as thin. And last but not the least, a highlighter. Now this to me is a basic kit list. From here you can keep everything if you want to. You cannot keep everything if you want to. Just take the ones that will be useful to you. But this pretty much covers a basic kit list. So I hope the next time you go shopping for a basic kit list for makeup, this video will be helpful. Do check out my full video which is dedicated to brushes, and your makeup life is going to be really easy. Do subscribe, follow, like, share and support me in what I'm doing. Till then, bye.